January 6, 2002, the world was introduced to Pontiac's two-seat roadster, the Solstice. The car had been nothing more than an idea 4 months earlier, but in just 18 weeks, the Solstice became reality after being merely a concept from GM's new product guru, Bob Lutz.
I've always been fascinated, ever since the days of the original Porsche Speedster, of doing a high-performance four-cylinder, but very basically equipped. No fancy electronics, no power this, no power that, just a very clean four-cylinder, twin-cam, manual gearbox, manual top, and try to get it to where you can sell it at around $20,000.
To meet the target price of $20,000, the Solstice was built off existing components from the General Motors parts bin. It started life on a Chevy Cavalier platform, then added the front suspension from a Pontiac Grand Am, the rear suspension from a Buick Rendezvous, and brakes from the Cadillac CTS. Even the engine is a modified version of the power plant found in Sunfires and Saturns.
Under the hood, this Solstice is powered by the GM's Ecotec engine. This is the newest four-cylinder in the family. It's 2.2-liter, twin cam, and what they've done is they've added a supercharger to it, which raises the power of this motor from roughly 150 horsepower to about 230, which ought to power this small car very well. A lot of these show cars that are 4 months old have nothing but foam, rubber, and clay over here, and this is actually a real car that runs under its own power.
But it takes more than a drivable car to impress the masses. Lutz wanted to capture the essence of a classic roadster from the early days of motoring, so he turned to a young designer from California.
And I was just coming back from being in Monterey Historics, Pebble Beach, totally inspired by the vehicles that are up there, the classic cars of the 50s, 60s, 70s, running on the track. And so that those memories and those feelings in my brain conjured up this kind of idea to do this very classic, easy to love, basic roadster.
GM designers wanted the interior to be as easy to love as the exterior. And again, they stuck with the basics.
The interior is supposed to be a real back-to-basics interior. It's a driver-oriented concept where this main control panel is situated towards the driver, and the controls are supposed to be really simple, so anybody could just jump in and know how to use the car right away. There aren't any extra frivolous controls in this vehicle.
All in all, the Pontiac Solstice adds up to much more than the sum of its parts, no matter where they come from. And if the future of Pontiac is getting back to basics, then we like what we see.
We were all just blown away when this beautiful sports car arrived. It's exactly the car we want to jump in and drive.